Hello and welcome, Taurus. It's Adam with Arcana Mundi. I am here to do your love reading. So we are going to take a look at what you're feeling toward this person, what they're feeling toward you, and the mutual energy between the two at this point in time. If you would like a personal reading, you can definitely schedule one with me through the Linktree link that's in the description box. They are done over Zoom. So once you schedule your date and time, within 24 hours of scheduling, you will receive a Zoom link and passcode. I don't know why I always struggle on that. Zoom link and passcode. And then we just reconvene at the time. I do like to read live, just so that you know I'm not like pre-recording and sending a reading to like 100 people or something. Your reading is your reading, and they are done live for you through Zoom. So we meet just like we are right now, or if you want to be on camera, you can, and we just go ahead and read for you live. So if you would like, you can schedule one through the Linktree link. In the first tab, I believe it's Tarot and Store. And then if you would like, you can also, there's a second tab for channel donations. If you want to leave a donation for the channel, I greatly appreciate that. Any little bit helps. It does help me to set aside time and not have to be at my day job so much so that I can be here to do this for you guys. So I greatly appreciate all of you who do that for me. And then if you would like, welcome to anyone new. You guys can all hit the like, share, subscribe button as it helps support me here as a YouTube creator. I greatly appreciate that as well. So we're going to go ahead and dive in. Now, I know things have been a little weird over the past year for Tauruses. I was reading earlier, I kind of took a break, now I'm back. I am back in full swing. I know that things got a little funky like after the past year or so. But I think some things are changing, so that's been good. There's a lot of strong energy coming forward for you guys. So, Spirit, angels, ancestors, and guides in your light, may I seek the truth. Show me that which I need to see for my Taurus. What are they truly feeling toward this person? What is my Taurus truly feeling for this person? What is my Taurus truly feeling for this person? What is this person truly feeling for my Tauruses? Ooh. I don't know why, like, cards are flying out. What is this person truly feeling for my Tauruses? All right. You know what? I'm going to pull the clarifiers right now before I do get into this. Clarify what the Taurus is feeling. That went, okay. Clarify what this person, okay. Okay, so this is someone that you know. This is someone that you know at the bottom of the deck. This could be someone who is already been in your life, or someone who is in your life. There is going to be some kind of emotional expression. I do feel like you could already be with this person for some of you, but there is very much a strong emotional expression coming forward. Maybe even an apology for something for some of you. That's not for all of you. For some of you, it could be something more serious in a positive light, but we're going to get into this, okay? So Taurus, what you are feeling for this person, you are kind of watching this person because you feel there's a very strong foundation with this person. You feel like, for some of you, you may feel like it's a twin flame, a soulmate, something to that effect. You feel like there's a very strong foundation that will potentially lead to marriage, but you are watching this person to kind of learn and see what they're feeling. Maybe they're not expressing as much. You may be kind of expressing things in a very, you might say things that you catch yourself up on with this person, okay? And you're like, oh, why did I say this that way? And it's because you feel this strong urge to them, and sometimes maybe you push a little further, a little bit harder than you maybe understand how that comes across, okay? So you might be like a little bit more eager to kind of communicate how you feel toward this person, or how you want, like where you want things to go. And I feel like that comes from the foundational card here, which is the Tower. I feel like things have literally been ripped out from under you so many times, in the past with relationships that it's like you feel like everything's all strong and sturdy, and all of a sudden it's like boom, shit just hits the fan, the rug's pulled out from under you, and you fear this constantly in every connection that you're in. You're always nervous that the other shoe's going to drop and you're going to find something out and you're going to be hurt and your world's going to crumble around you. But you have this understanding, underlying or this really strong energy of understanding that there's something different, something solid with this person. But it does make you a little nervous that this could potentially happen, because now they're in a position where they could hurt you. So you're trying to like be all eager and aggressive and possibly like like watch where they are. You're trying to figure out where they are, and you may be overdoing it, because there's this sense of urgency that lies within you for things to be like locked down and loaded. I'm a Taurus. I have a stellium in Taurus. I totally get this more than you even know. And it's just because of the fear of everything crumbling around you, because you can't have your world break down again, right? You've been through the shit you went through like the last few years, and we all know it's been fucked for us for the last few years. Let's be real. And you're at this point where you're really just like, if this one doesn't work out, I don't know what I'm gonna do. And I can't have my world crumble around me because I'm gonna lose my shit. And it's gonna be, you know. But you love this person. You know what you want with them. You do want to marry them. But just be cautious, because you are kind of coming from this place of like, maybe over eagerness and maybe a little pushy in the aspects of trying to figure things out with them, and they're just like kind of, in this energy of trying to go for the ride right now and see what develops, whereas you're like a little impatient. So be cautious of that, okay? Taurus, what I also see is this person is very attracted to you. You could be dealing with a earth sign or a fire sign, I would say. So I have heavy fire on their end. They're very sexually attracted to you. They like having sex with you. They want to potentially put a ring on it. Okay, with the Six of Wands. There is an understanding of victory within their passion for you. There is a strong understanding of wanting to go the distance with you and have that victorious recognition of a connection that goes into something more solid. Okay, so if you are kind of eager right now, take that as a moment to take a breath and understand like, this person does value me, and they do understand what this could be. Foundationally, they see you as a potential spouse with the Queen of Pentacles. They see you as their rock in a way that they've never had before. And there's something interesting about that. So, the Queen of Pentacles is very nourishing, helps to keep things stable within connections. She tries to support and, she's kind of the rock. She's very fertile. She can create. She can manifest, but she's also very much the stable, nourishing, mothering, loving aspect of a potential spouse. And this person sees you as potentially being their spouse, okay, in this moment. Now, let's go ahead and look at the mutual here. Spirit, angels, ancestors, and guides in your light, may I seek the truth. Show me the mutual energy between. Whoa. Show me the mutual energy between Taurus, my own sign, and this person. Oop, didn't even see that one fly out. What's interesting in the mutual is I feel like in all this trying to figure things out and whatnot, there is a transition here. Okay, and it's like there's this rebirth of the energy of the connection again. But what's interesting is you guys both kind of feel like sometimes the other person can be a little cold and shut off communicatively, right? Okay, or like they might say things that, and getting sarcastic, but also a little cold and shut off. So it might just be like someone in the mix or both of you are a little extra sarcastic, and like when those things are said, it kind of can shut things down and make you question or feel like you need to understand what's really going on, even though it might be like some kind of joke or sarcasm that's coming through that's really kind of making it seem that way. And when you feel those things, this is why I said it. Sorry, I didn't show you. So the Four of Cups, it makes you feel kind of rejected or like, what's going on here? In those moments. And I feel like that's kind of coming on both ends. And it's just from things that have been communicated in some kind of way that seems harsh or cold. And I don't feel like I'm not feeling malintent here. I'm feeling, because at the bottom of the deck we have the King of Cups. There is love for each other, but again, there's that like feeling each other out. I feel like for many of you, this is somewhat new. Maybe not like brand new. For some of you, it may be coming or be brand new. But for a lot of you, I actually feel like this has been possibly like the last, I'm getting 4 to 6 months here. Okay. Maybe the last 4 to 6 months this has been developing. I have lots of fours and a six, and these are the ones they're making me look at. So I would say somewhere within the last 4 to 6 months, there has been some development in this situation, okay? Whether it began 4 to 6 months ago or, something to that effect. I do feel there's a lot of passion and love on this. But maybe right now you guys are both kind of like holding, like you might say I love you, there might be like a lot going on, but there might be some holding back of like just how much, just because of that fear of, destruction of like what you've been through before with other people that you felt this way for, or that you felt similarly. I feel like this is a connection that's a little different for you. I feel like there's something, that's why you're in this trying to figure it out, because there's something different about this. I think you suspect that there will be marriage, and I think that they feel they want to as well. But I feel that, the fear of the unknown potential that could hurt you is like overriding right now for you. Show me the mutual here. What is happening? Show me the mutual here. Whoa, guys, like I don't. Hold on. We're not. All right, show me the mutual here. Yeah. Okay. This is what I was thinking. The Knight of Wands with the Queen of Cups. Okay. Oh, sorry. The Knight of Wands with the Queen of Cups. Can you see that? I don't know what these are. So the Knight of Wands with the Queen of Cups to me is stating that, both of you are trying to figure out if there's love here. It's like we had the King of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So we know there's love here on both ends, but it's like sorry, they're backwards. Both of you are trying to figure out if there's love in this cup from the other person. So it's like that energy of, do they really love me? Or are they just fucking around? Are they running around behind my back? And I feel like this person kind of questions that about you a little bit, and you question it about them too. I feel like there have been things that have made both of you kind of question, and I don't really feel that that's occurring. I feel like it's a suspicion. So right now you guys kind of focus on your work, you keep going through the motions, because you're like, I don't want to be afraid of this. But the interesting thing is there is the Ten of Cups. There is emotional fulfillment. This is the couple that will stay together through it all, potentially have a family or kids or pets or whatever, build that foundation in the emotional realm. It's emotional fulfillment at its fullest. And I feel like with you guys moving forward, I feel like that's what we need to focus on in those connections, is the emotional fulfillment you feel from this person, what makes you feel like they could potentially be the one. Don't focus on the fear of what could happen. Don't focus on all the shit you've been through in the past, all the times you've been hurt, all the times you've been played, all the times your whole world has crumbled around you because someone had zero fucking respect for you. Because this person is not that person. There is an awakening occurring within you guys, within you and this person. There is a strong healing energy that comes forth. There is divine guidance, Gabriel sounding the horn to revive and awaken, to enliven. The world is about worth. The world is about completion. It is about finally getting through that path, and you are starting to realize that together. You are starting to realize that there's no longer the fears, the sluttiness, the running around, the this, the that, because the foundation of this connection is strong. There is an understanding of building something together. Beginning the journey of building the Ten of Pentacles. You already have the Ten of Cups, which is the emotional fulfillment. Now it's about building the financial and material stability of the connection. The house, buying a house, whatever, building a house, whatever you're doing, building, something of worth together, a life of worth. It doesn't even have to be buying a house. It could be, just stabilizing, maybe renting an apartment, maybe, understanding that, our assets are together and this is what we're doing and this is our life movement forward. You're building the home, whether it be a home or whether it be, the security of the connection. You're building something tangible and stable. And that is coming through an awakening of understanding each other by not holding on to the stuff that we've held on to in the past and worried about. There is balance. There is divine guidance to this connection. When one cup is low, the other cup pours together to restore the balance. When you go through emotional troubles, you restore yourself and walk along that path. Temperance is about following the path that was divinely guided to you. It's not really depicted in this card, but typically there's a little thing over here after the path. Can we focus? Okay. There's a little mountain with a illuminated thing and whatnot. You walk through the puddle and go along the path. You've all heard me explain that before. But temperance is about following that path. Even though things get rough, finding the way to rebalance and restore the emotionality between the two people, making sure that both cups are fair and even, full of love for each other, and following along the path that was divinely illuminated for you. And this is the path that's divinely illuminated. I will say, there's a lot of divine illumination coming through in this path. Both of you want to communicate very urgently about your intentions and where you want to go with this. Guys, there will be communication and messages about how happy you make each other. Okay? With the Sun card, it's happiness, bliss, full nourishment. It is source of light within our lives. It is all that encompasses us. It is the divine. We would not, in this world, if we did not have the sun, we would not have the sun or the moon shining upon us. There is nothing that would illuminate anything. It would just be darkness and depression. There is love, there is happiness, and all that needs to occur is communication, laying all the cards out on the table, intentions, expression, and understanding, respectfully and lovingly, and taking the action to move forward together through troubled waters to calm waters, if you are in that situation of troubled waters to calm waters. And I do feel like this could be a situation of troubled waters to calm waters, especially Taurus, because I feel like you may be projecting that upon this situation. I'm calling myself out in this, so don't get all offended. You may be projecting that upon this situation because foundationally you have this strong fear of everything crumbling around you and your world being ripped out from under you. And another person saying that you aren't the one. Another person saying that, you're worthless to them. Because they leave. And this is not about that. this connection, there is love, there's happiness, there's joy, there's desire to move forward, there is a desire to build something upon this solid foundation. Show me the mutual. Ooh. And I just had the sun. Now we have the moon. Divine counterparts, follow the illuminated path, Taurus. It's been shown to you. Don't let people get up in your head over here on your emotions, keeping you stagnant. Look to the moon and follow the guidance. Divine counterparts of the sun and the moon. There is something stronger, followed by the Ace of Cups. This was a gift. This was a gift from the divine. There is emotional stability within this connection. There is love. There is an abundance of overflowing love between you and this person. Do not let the fear of the heartbreak, do not let the fear of the heartbreak and people walking away from you, severing ties with you, hold you back from all of this. From all of this. Honestly, there is a lot of love in this connection, Taurus. Don't let your fear get the best of you. This person desires you. They love you. Yes, it might be more on a physical plane right now, but they do see you as a potential spouse. They see you as a spouse. I would just maybe start to assert and find your own self-worth and understand that just because people broke you in the past and people tore you down and ripped you apart does not mean that this person will do that. It does not mean that this person will do that. It means that you dated a bunch of assholes in the past. That's what it means. And that's all. And most of those people have their own problems, and that's why they did this shit. It's not because of you. It is not because of you. Free yourself from that, let go of that, and move forward with this person because they love you. Anyway, Taurus, that is what I have for you. I wish you guys all the best. I'm going to send you tons of positive energy. Please feel free to like, share, subscribe as you see fit. Also hit the notification bell if you would like to be notified of my upcoming videos. I greatly appreciate it if you would stick with me here on this journey and help support me. That's awesome. Also, if you'd like a personal reading, you can schedule one through the Linktree link below. If you'd like to leave a donation for the channel, you can do that below as well. That allows me to give more time to this channel so that I don't have to be at work every single day, which takes up a ton of my time and does not allow me to do as many of these readings. I work very long days in the salon just to make ends meet, and that's even been kind of ruined by, the whole COVID thing with, unfortunately, like, we can only take one person at a time where I live, so I can't, like, do base color, cut, so it kind of messes things up. So I'm now doing just as long days, if not longer, to make almost half the money. So that's why I haven't been here as much. It's been a really rocky year. So if you guys would like to leave a donation, I greatly appreciate that. If not, even just your likes, shares, and subscribes are totally all I really need. So thank you guys so much. I love you guys. I wish you guys all the best. I will see you next week. Have a great week, Taurus.